Now I am going to explain about the very important point, corrosion of metal. So corrosion means when a metal uh, has some unwanted layer on its surface due to chemical reactions. Now, corrosion is a chemical reaction which takes place at room temperature. Which takes place at room temperature, and it's very slow process. Most of the metals, except gold, platinum, they are deposited by oxide layer or compound of that metal on the surface by slow reaction with the moisture and oxygen. So corrosion is very slow process, and due to this there is lot of damage to the metals. Now there are the factors. There are the factors for the corrosion. So corrosion is defined as the eating away of metals. Corrosion may be defined as the eating away. Eating means to eat, eating away of metals, and it is an electrochemical process. It is an electrochemical process. Electricity and chemical. So in this corrosion, there is the generation of electricity and there is also chemical change. Now, factors affecting the corrosion. So first important factor is moisture. Moisture is an important factor. If there is no moisture, then the rate of corrosion, speed of corrosion is very less. You might have noticed that during the rainy season, the speed of corrosion is very fast with respect to summer. In winter, it is moderate because in winter season, the moisture content is not very high, but it is moderate. So corrosion speed is minimum in summer because in summer the environment has much less amount of moisture. Then second factor is carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is also very important factor, and there is no carbon dioxide, there will be no corrosion. How? See, carbon dioxide gas from atmosphere, it dissolves into water, and there is the formation of this carbonic acid. This is carbonic acid. Carbonic acid in aqueous form. Carbonic acid. It is on the surface of the metal. Now this carbonic acid, it is weak acid. It is weak acid, and then carbonic acid aqueous. It undergoes dissociation, and there is formation of hydrogen ion, and there is the carbonate ion. So this is hydrogen ion, this is carbonate ion. So what is visible? That in the water, moisture is water. So inside the moisture there are the presence of ions. So this is very important point. Now third is the impurities. Impurities in metal. Pure metals don't corrode. Keep in mind, pure metals don't corrode. All of you must be knowing, we have pure gold coins, pure silver coins, very old. All of us must have few coins of silver, 100-year-old. Why? They are as it is. Because coins are made from 99.99% pure gold or silver. So pure metal don't the rate of corrosion due to difference in the reactivities. Now, fourth factor is oxygen. Oxygen also plays a very important role in the corrosion. See, this is the surface of metal. On the surface of metal, there is a water droplet. This has been drawn as it is seen by a microscope. This is at a microscopic level. Now, water droplets are on the surface, and so carbon dioxide gas is dissolved to form the hydrogen ion and carbonate ion. So, here inside the ions are present. Now, this is the first reaction. Iron or any metal undergoes first oxidation. Loss of electrons is oxidation. There is formation of iron 2+. This is iron second ion. Now, then this is the second. Iron is second is unstable. So it becomes stable by the loss of an electron. Electron is lost. So the place where corrosion takes place, rusting takes place, there is the generation of electricity. You know what is electricity? Electricity is nothing but the flow of electrons. So electrons, they flow. Then there is the third reaction, iron 3. Iron, it reacts with the air and there is formation of iron oxide. Then this is the fourth, iron oxide combines with the moisture. This is the moisture present in the atmosphere. X is the number of water molecules, and so X is variable. So then it combines with this anhydrous or without any moisture, combines with the suitable number of water molecules to form the rust. So rust is the formula Fe2O3X2. And so this is also fifth reaction. So this is all about the corrosion, how corrosion takes place. It is an electrochemical process. So the electron is here, and so electron is produced. Now sixth reaction is also there. Now this hydrogen ion produced, they again combine with the electrons and there is the formation of water. And so if we balance, so here there will be the this balance equation. So the point is that when there is the rusting, the weight of the object becomes more. All the rusted objects weigh much more. These are some of the examples of the corrosion. Now, first, as you know, rusting of iron. So rusting takes place. So the word rusting is exclusively fixed for iron, but it is a generalized term. We normally don't use the term rusting for this, but technically you can say rust means anything which is undesirable. Now, second is tarnishing. Tarnishing means dullness. The word tarnished or tarnishing is associated with silver. Tarnish means when the surface becomes dull. All of you must know ornaments of silver or the silver utensils which we keep in our puja homes or puja place. The silver utensils, they become dull due to formation of silver sulfide. Now, gaseous gas, hydrogen sulfide gas present in atmosphere formed by the decomposition of dead animals or the decomposition of proteins. There is formation of hydrogen sulfide gas. Hydrogen sulfide is very reactive and it reacts with the silver and there is formation of silver sulfide. So silver sulfide has black color and then there is the formation of HIN, then it will again form the water. So this silver sulfide is present on the surface of the utensil or ornament. So all of you must know that in homes the silver ornaments becomes dull, they becomes black. So this is blacking. Silver sulfide is black in color. Now then, units the position on copper. Now all of you must know if we keep copper utensils in our puja place. So copper utensils or copper wire, they become slightly green due to this corrosion, and copper initially forms copper carbonate. Copper carbonate, copper oxide is first formed, then it reacts with the carbon dioxide, and there is formation of copper carbonate. So copper carbonate has blue color, blue green color. So copper carbonate, there is formation of copper hydroxide. So they have bluish green color, and so this is. Now dull surface of aluminium. We have all aluminium utensils at our home, and so aluminium utensils becomes dull due to the formation of oxide layer Al2O3. Al2O3, aluminium oxide, very slowly there is formation of aluminium oxide, and so aluminium oxide is present on the outermost surface. So all the metals which undergoes corrosion, they develop a metal compound on the surface, and this compound prevents further from the corrosion, and so further corrosion is stopped. We all must be knowing that in our homes we use iron primers on the iron, gate or grill, etc. So iron primer basically contains iron oxide. You must be knowing iron oxide has red color. Iron primer is used. It has also red color. So once we apply on the iron objects, then it prevents further corrosion because already we have applied a layer. So there will be no further damage to the iron object. This is the prevention of the corrosion. How corrosion can be prevented? So first, by keeping metal in pure state, so pure metals don't undergo corrosion. Second, by applying thin layer of paint. We apply thin layer of paint, not thick layer, because thin layer sticks to the metal very firmly, and so we can apply paint, or we use oil, or we use grease on the parts of 4-wheeler, 2-wheelers in rainy season, on the rim and on the body parts, metallic portion. So water or CO2 not sticks. Now third is by alloying. Alloys are the mixture of two or more metals, or some metals and unknown metals. So alloys are stable, like brass, bronze, steel, German silver. They are alloys and they don't undergo corrosion. Now, by electroplating, in electroplating, a less reactive metal is applied on the more active metal. Like gold can be deposited on silver. So there are different aspects also. The aesthetic or the beautification factor is there. So the ornaments or the decorative items of silver, they are prevented from the corrosion, and second, its beauty is enhanced by galvanization. What is galvanization? The applying a thin layer of molten zinc on the iron objects, and so you must be knowing we have around in our homes or in the market or in advertisement you see it has been written GI wire. So GI, galvanized iron wire. GI pipe, galvanized iron pipe. So high galvanization is done to prevent from the corrosion. So in galvanization, the object to be prevented from the rusting is dipped into molten zinc. Molten zinc is more active, and molten zinc prevents the iron object inside from the corrosion. Now, next is by applying anti-rust solution. Anti-rust solutions, they are the basic chemicals. They are the chemicals of basic nature, and they prevent the corrosion. How? Because in corrosion or rusting, there is the acidic nature. So acidic nature is implied by the basic nature, and so there is no effect of corrosion. Now, by cathodic protection or sacrificial anode. Now, in cathodic protection or sacrificial anode, the object to be prevented from the corrosion, it is made anode, and other metal, more active metal like magnesium is made cathode, and so it prevents the metal from the corrosion.